Lads, how is everyone doing it? Like, how is everyone doing it? And by it, I mean literally anything and everything. I don't understand. This is a very unhinged intro to a series I'm going to be doing in March. A lot of alliteration in this series. So it's going to be kind of like a minimizing, minimalist, money-focused March, and I'm going to be uploading these videos on Mondays. And I say M a lot as well. But what I want to know is how the f is everyone affording everything? I'm seeing more people than I've ever seen upgrading their cars every year. I know one person who upgrades every 6 months. You've barely farted in your seat, for crying out loud. I am a single income household, but I'm also a single person, so that is a factor too. I met up with 2 friends recently, and we all create content online, and we've all bought our own homes ourselves, all women. One of them has a kid actually, which makes it an even huger feat. But we were all talking about how we should be so proud of ourselves and isn't it great? And then one of them said something that has really stuck with me ever since. Imagine what it would be like to have a second income in the household. And that really like shot into my brain and rooted itself right in there, and I've been thinking about it so much since. I have so many things that I want / need to do in this house. My radiators all need to be replaced. Well, not all. I have 7 radiators and 5 of them need to be replaced. They're 20-something years old, so like really they all need to be replaced. My fireplace, a complete health hazard, that needs to be redone. That's going to cost about 3 grand. I don't know how much the rads cost. 7,000-8,000 euro, I have no idea. I had some car trouble in the last few weeks, and it just feels like every time I'm putting a few little bob away into my savings account, it feels like mere days or weeks later I'm having to yoink it right back out to cover one of these unexpected expenses. And I know I'm not the only one, but I also have to ask, how is everyone affording everything? And I know what we see on social media isn't real, but it's not even just on social media. I'm seeing it in my real life. I'm seeing it everywhere. And yes, most of these homes have 2 incomes, but some don't. And I'm wondering, what am I doing wrong? Are these people living in and on credit? Maybe they've come into a windfall. And I'm not coming at this from a place of begrudgery.
My memory card ran out of space and I lost that train of thought. So on to the next.
So if I was one to save face, which I can sometimes be, I was going to present this as a mostly about downsizing my stuff sort of series, but I don't feel like telling lies right now. Well, it is, there is an element of minimizing to it. I have lots of stuff in my home taking up space, which if you think about it is technically costing you money, and I'm not using it, it's going to waste. And something that I heard recently on a TikTok, a lot of people, myself included, would be very conscious of what we are sending to landfill, throwing away, putting in the bin, and we hate that we contribute to waste, but the damage and the waste happens the minute you take that into your possession. When you've paid for it and you take it into your possession, that is when the waste has happened. And I am very super conscious of what I buy for myself. For crying out loud, I bought myself one frivolous thing in February, and it's something I did kind of need actually. I wanted a pair of runners, and instead of getting the New Balances I wanted, I got the Dunnes Stores dupes for 25 euro, and they're grand. But that is quite literally the only frivolous thing I bought last month for myself. Everything else went on like bills. Anyway.
Oh my god, talk about not getting to the point, Laura. I just went off on this big rant. What I meant to say was, this is not just about minimalism or minimizing, this is also about recouping any hidden money that I happen to have in my home, basically.
This is going to take me a while, hours upon hours. I am going to gather together everything in my house that I no longer want in my house. Some of it will have some value, some of it will have small value, some of it will be of no value to anyone, and that will obviously have to be thrown out. Do you remember David Attenborough talked about throwing things away? Like, there is no away. Away is landfill. We need to kind of like adjust our perception of that. So here we are on the oh! I bought a scratch card yesterday and I have to scratch it. It's the 2nd of March and I did my money spell yesterday. Did you? If you don't know what I'm talking about, there is like a completely harmless cinnamon money spell. All you need is some powdered cinnamon, and I will link it up above and you can have a look at it. I have seen some amazing things. I will say, ever since I shared it on social media, I haven't really seen any Cinnawins, but maybe that's all about to change. My sister bought scratch cards for the family and I got a free one, and I redeemed it yesterday on Cinnamon Day thinking maybe. And I don't even have a coin to scratch it with. Isn't that fucking ironic? So I'm going to scratch it with a spoon. Oh, I won! I won €2. Okay, I'll take it. A win's a win. A win is a fucking win. I'll take it. Long may this last. Maybe this is an omen for the month ahead. I don't even know what structure I'm gonna do this in. I guess I'll go through my rooms and see what I have and just make a big pile. Yeah, let's make a big pile. Do you know what I'm most excited to get rid of? You know the way we all have knickers that aren't very comfortable that we save for when we've nothing else, or socks that the elastic is kind of gone in and they keep rolling down our ankles? These leggings. These leggings. Let me tell you about these leggings. I'm about to bring the girls out for a walk, hence I'm wearing this. Girl one. Where's Sadie? Can you... No, you can't. Well, you can kind of see the outline of Sadie there. Okay, these leggings. These are an Irish brand. Bound Apparel. Very popular online, and I took the punt on these probably 2 or 3 years ago, and they were the best leggings I ever wore. Past tense. I do wear the out of my clothes. I wear them a lot. I wash them a lot, and I expect them to last. But these, sorry, are you... No. We'll go out in a second. So a fabric or material expert, I most certainly am not. But these leggings, they still look okay, and when you put them on, they feel great. But the second you start to do any sort of movement with your lower body, crotch sag, sliding down, constantly having to hoist them up, and it is so annoying. I've probably washed these about 50 times. Yeah, probably about 50 times. Does that sound like a lot to you? I have my staple leggings that I rotate through all the time for walking the dogs, and my Lulu ones are still perfect despite me having them way longer than these and washing them way more frequently. So yeah, the elastane element in this is completely gone, and I'm really excited to dump these and never have to wear them again. Do I feel guilty? Yes, but I wore them this morning to walk my dogs, and the entire time I was like, that's it, I'm not wearing these again. I can't do it. So these, sorry, they're gone. They're gone. So these are the first thing going in my being dumped pile. Well, I was dithering on whether to start with clothes or home stuff, and then I realised, sure, I've started with those leggings, I may as well continue with clothing. Do we all have that section of our wardrobe where we have clothes that don't exactly fit us very well anymore? And by section of wardrobe, I mean almost the entire thing. That there is a basket of clothes. If I remember correctly, I do like them and I would like to fit into them again, but it's been literally years. Let's have a look. All right, you come down too. Ooh, that's kind of perfect. Will you stay there though? Look at my Udi. Oh my god, I love it. Alphalete. Now these are tiny. I remember even at my smallest, these were a little bit tight. I used these for hot yoga and they're like capri length. Definitely not dumping, but maybe like donate, because I don't think anyone's gonna buy these. Medium. Medium! On what planet is that medium? Dharma Bums, an Australian brand. And medium. What drugs are they on? Barely worn. Maybe 4 times total. Really nice pattern though. Would I wear these again were I to fit into them? Maybe. But I do think it's time to let these go. Someone else will love these. I got these in pennies. I thought they, oh look, still with tags. Size small, 10 to 12. They were €8. I probably got these 4 or 5 years ago. Will I wear these even if I do lose the weight? Honestly, no. No. Oh, these actually make me feel really sad. I bought 3 of these shorts. I Am Becoming, I don't even know the brand. And these were like my Thinspo shorts. Like, look how tiny they were. These actually make me feel really sad. I'm gonna definitely let these go because the vibes are off. But they're cool shorts. I'm actually becoming really overwhelmed. It's the next day. I got overwhelmed yesterday and I just kind of threw the towel in on the clothes. I was feeling pretty sad and emotional, so I was like, no, not doing this. I'm going to show you a TikTok that came up on my For You page.
Every item in your house, everything that you own used to be money. Every item in your house used to be money. If that's not a reason to declutter and stop buying, I don't know what is. The money I have in my bank account now, I want to stay there. I don't want it to turn into stuff that I'm going to have to declutter and throw away in 6 months, a year, 2 years, 10 years. I'm only buying things that are going to make me happy and make my life better. I saw what I said in the beginning of this video in a TikTok comment section, and honestly, it just related to me so much. I look around my house and I'm like, all of this stuff used to be money. And I paid money to have this sitting in my house, not using it, not making me happy, making me stressed out. So go clean your house and don't spend money on stupid stuff that you're gonna throw away.
On that note, Penny's haul? No, I'm only joking, it's not a Penny's haul. I just want to know what you would do about this, okay? If you see me in Penny's, and some people have seen me in Penny's and been surprised, I am there to get an essential. I'm not there to do clothes hauls or whatever, generally speaking. I needed new face cloths, so I popped in. I bought this pack of face cloths, 3 face cloths for €3. Do you notice anything? There are only 2 face cloths in this package. Would it be very petty for me to go back into Penny's, not purposely, like the next time I happen to be passing one, or would you just leave it? Let me know what you'd do.
Let me show you my dumping room. This is so embarrassing. I actually was going to try and tidy this, and then I said, no, Laura, be honest. So this is kind of my office space over there in the corner. I have a room separator there so that you can't see my laundry behind me when I'm taking meetings. More laundry, laundry. Lots of house stuff just dumped in here. And I am very fortunate to have the space to have a little dumping ground like this where I can just close the door and it'll be my little Monica room. But the time has come, I need to declutter this because walking in here, climbing around things, trying to get to my desk, it's not a good vibe. But I'm also conscious this vlog is getting a bit long, so how about we park episode 1 of this series here. I'll come back to you in part 2 where we will hopefully make actual progress. Thanks for watching, bye!